AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Josh Uche getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Dak facing 3rd and long. That's down the field for Lamb. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. And if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Finds an alley to the 35. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Eagles. An even 40 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Now Hurts. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now a return coming from the 14. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's used his legs to great effect. this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. To return, it's Jackson. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, and that's Bryant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the 1st half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. Once again, it's Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. Now Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Saquon. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return coming from the 14. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second down, Prescott finding space at the 40. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Dak. Look wide. Get this one complete. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, Prescott's in the air. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hanson. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Third down and 9. Throwing is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly.
Hello? What's going on? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, that time, I think when you went to Chicago, you was a regular John Travolta dancing. Yeah, I went to Chicago that time. Yeah, yeah, Bob said you did a whole lot of dancing. Yeah, yeah. I talked to I talked to Stan last night. He called me. He's here for the game. Stanley. Used to work on the line. Yeah, yeah. He's in Atlanta. Yeah, yeah. EP Inc. Yeah, I say he's so black that EP Inc. Okay. Yeah, I said the Eagles and the Cowboys. Yeah, crazy. You remember that? Yeah, he's so black that EP Inc. I almost got in a fight with him. What you talking about? No, unplug my radio. Yeah, me and them were talking about that last night. We were talking about that last night. I said, yeah. I said, he come in talking junk. I didn't want to hear it, so I turned my radio up, and he unplugged my radio. And he had some parts, and I knocked the parts, and some of them fell on the floor, and he got mad. Yeah. Mm, nah, same old junk. Same old, same old. Nah. When I was in school, they used to have that crap on Fridays. Yeah, peanut butter jelly and that. And I used to hate the soup. I ate it, but I hated it. I didn't really like it. No, I don't care whose soup it is. Me and Bob was talking about that today. Yeah, no, no, I really don't like tomato soup. Nah. You. Yeah, he crazy. Other than that, ain't nothing else going on. Same old mess. Oh, Valerie and Latanya was calling Kim uh, the giraffe. Yeah, because of being tall. Call her the giraffe. Yeah, that's what I said. She does look like a giraffe. Yeah. Who? The who? The white wall. Oh, hair. Yeah, hair is there. Yeah. She's still hanging in there. Talking about she thinks she's gonna retire early. You know. Yeah, 62. I said, yeah. I said, neither one of them gonna have no money. Yeah, Bella got into it with some guy. Who was it? Can't think of his name. Um, oh man, I'm trying to think of how I can make you mad. But anyway, uh, I guess um, a supervisor out there, I forget her name. Yeah, she got on him about walking around with some crap. She got on him about it, and he gonna bring up Valerie. What about Valerie? And Valerie heard about Valerie, cussed him out. Tell her, keep his keep his effing name out, keep her effing name out of his mouth. She cussed him out, and I guess he went to HR about his stuff. I don't know. And Valerie said the next day he come in there like he been drinking all night. Next thing he come in there smelling like liquor. She gonna let Marie know she need to go smell his breath. Mm. A white guy. I'm trying to remember who he is. Yeah, I wanna. Oh man, I wanna say he's a. No, it's not Patrick. I want I want to say, yeah, I think that's him. I think that's the one. The Humpty Dumpty guy. Yeah, yeah, I think he's the one. Is it is his name Paul? Is his name Paul? Yeah, yeah. Well, he's crazy if he's dating a Humpty Dumpty. The way she built it, I don't even know how he got her legs open. Look at, I don't know how he got him. He had to use a car jack to open them up. Mm, yeah. Oh, did you? No. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, what's on your daughters? I guess she just made it back today from Philippines. Uh, and she is. She said. I think she said next week or something. I don't know. Yeah. He's in the Philippines. You know, as far as I know, he's on maternity leave. You know, his his wife had a baby. Well, um, no, it didn't have. It would have been nice if he did. I would have used it 3 times. Yeah. You mean you would have been off anyway? You had the baby. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see Bob in the morning, unless he stay up and watch the game. I love you. All right. Same here. Hey, tell him I said, don't be jealous. All right. See you later. Bye bye.
To the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Second down throw for Hurts. That's caught A.J. Dillon. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Avante Turpin on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the play fake. Dak. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the gun, here's Spears. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and as we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, there he is, right among the best in the league. A run with Barkley. The ball comes out, and the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. A run up the middle, Spears. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got it at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Here we go. 1st and goal. Spears. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. On 2nd down, it's Dak. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it down. And the Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. This is here. They're going to stop it. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Hurts. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up. To throw is Hurts. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Hurts. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
2nd down, Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win? Prescott again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Full settle finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill. Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'. Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a date. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame. I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know who's you're in. I wanted you here with me.